Okay dah.
So, one, two, three. All right. Hello. Hi,
Hi.
Mr. Aiman Malik.
Yep. Hi,
Thank
hello.
you
Can you hear me?
for okay. Hi. Thank you for
Okay.
accepting our invitation to be joined in our interview. And
Yeah,
my
my
name is
pleasure.
Adriana Sofia.
And my name is Nur Fazira Hanani. You can call me Faz. Yeah.
Mm. We are
Fast is,
from. Sorry.
was it fast?
Faz. F-A-Z.
I see. Fast.
We are from University Technical Malaysia Melaka. It's located in Melaka, and we are from FTMK student, which is a faculty Teknologi Maklumat and Komunikasi. It's mean IT students. And for this assignment, we must do a social skill with international student or exchange student from other country. Okay.
I see.
Can we start?
Yes. Of course.
Okay. Okay. First of all, for the first question, can I ask you what is your given name?
My name is Aiman Malik, and um, uh, yeah, that's my name.
Okay. Is it sure you're from Singapore, right?
Yes. From Singapore, but right now I'm studying in Malaysia.
Okay. Do you have an English name or something like a nickname that people will call you?
Personally, not really. I mean, people call me most of the time Man or just Malik for a short form.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. So Fazira, for the next questions.
Okay, if you had to choose just one word to describe yourself, what would you choose?
I'll say a bit chaotic as of right now, with the pandemic and all that. I'm trying to struggle around with my studies and also try to get used to the place around because it has not been long since I've been to Malaysia myself,
Oh, I
and
see.
it takes some time to adapt, even though it has been uh 2 years or so.
Oh, I
Oh, I see.
see.
So it's a tough thing, right? Study in pandemic in other country is not your hometown, right?
Oh yeah, exactly. Even though people will say that it's only like beside Singapore, it's not that far. The struggle is still there, especially like being in like somewhat a foreign area.
Oh, okay. Okay. We are going to other question that we will ask your opinions and about something in Malaysia that we want to know from your opinions. So can
Of
I
course, of
start?
course. Yes.
All right. For the first question is, how did you choose to come to Malaysia?
Truth to be told, is more of my parents' thing. They were doing some survey and they say like Malaysia is top 10, like 9 in the UNESCO, and they said that I should study in Malaysia because it's close by and quite a bit of high quality studying standard. And as a personally myself, I'm just a person who follows around with what people suggest. So I'll say, okay, why not?
Oh, I see. So I'm very proud to be a Malaysian, right now,
Yeah,
because you're
Ah,
top
me too.
10.
I see. Now, from what the stereotype will say Singapore is better than Malaysia, it's not always true. Trust me.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm really proud right now. Okay, so Fazira, can you
Okay.
ask for the second questions?
The next question is, how long have you been in Malaysia?
I've been here since 2019. Like I told you earlier, I moved here even during the time of before the time of pandemic itself.
Oh,
And truth be told, right, I'm actually kind of stuck in Malaysia for some time already.
Ah, okay. That's mean you can speak in Malaysia, right? It's like slang in Malaysia.
Oh, you mean speak Malay?
Yeah,
yeah.
speak Malay in a slang.
I'm not really sure what you meant by slang, but I believe you meant by the accent. Truth be
Oh
told,
yeah. I'm
even
so sorry. It's accent.
uh, as you can see, even right now, right, what I'm speaking is not really an accent of people call Singlish. And
Yeah.
my bahasa Melayu is not really that good as well. it's still mediocre at best.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
I can teach you how to speak Malaysia
Yeah. But
accents.
I can speak a bit like just say like apa khabar or like uh, macam mana uh,
Oh,
macam mana kamu
it's
rasa like that.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
very
that's
awkward. I
good.
know.
That's good. That's good.
Okay. For the third question is, what do you like most about Malaysia?
Uh, Truth to be told, to follow with what people normally say, first of all, is the food. The
Of
food
Okay.
is
course.
fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Malaysia, right, I see even though in Singapore we have diverse this culture also, but then you can see it more potent in Malaysia. Sadly, I couldn't see it properly during the pandemic, but then, right, being here myself, right, and just looking around Malaysia, what they call it, cuti Malaysia, I believe. Uh,
Yeah.
I managed to see how diverse and the sceneries around Malaysia is quite beautiful. It's captivating, you can say.
Mm.
And there's no doubt in my mind that Malaysia, right, is a beautiful country and somewhere that I'm happy to be at.
Do you have come to Malacca?
Oh
Yeah.
yes, I actually did actually. I recently went to Malacca with my friend actually.
Wow.
Okay.
Sadly,
Good.
right, I heard from them that there's the place called Jonker Street and all, and they said that
Oh
sadly I
yeah.
missed out on the
Experience
whole
so
fun
beautiful.
because they said it was a main attraction, but it's gone now during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Quite a sad thing to know actually.
Yeah, it's okay. After this, you can come to Malacca and we can spend our time together.
Yeah,
So I can
definitely
show
we
you
can
the
do that.
Formosa.
Thank you very much. I've been there actually. Quite a
Oh,
nice looking spot. It's like a historical structure. It's like a part of history itself.
Yeah. All right. For the next one, Faiz.
what do you miss the most about your home country?
I see. I'll say first of all is my friends. I got a lot of friends in my country, Singapore, and like I told you, right, got stuck in here for a good 2 years already, and and we didn't really get to see them. The most we had is just online, just like this. Play games online together and just chat on this WhatsApp or Discord. And yeah, as I say, people who actually have good times before, right? Yeah, as a childhood friends and all, right, where we share, our time and bond together, right? Being apart from them, right, is actually sad.
Yeah. Okay.
And truth be told, I'm still missing them now, so I
Yeah,
have not
Yeah,
met them
it's
yet.
bit tough
missing
thing,
them
right? To
physically.
stay in Malaysia without your family and friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Must be
Yeah,
lonely, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Another thing
So,
is that
mhm.
in Singapore, right, being a Singaporean, of course, you have like your favorite hangout spots in around the place. Like in Malaysia, right, you guys love to go to Mama. In
Yeah.
Singapore, right, I love to go to the this store beside the street, like this hawker store. They got one of the best char kway teow. I know a
Oh,
place around my area, but I'm not sure whether it's still there or not. It might be gone during the pandemic.
yeah,
So
it's a long time you don't come to
yeah,
Singapore, right?
yeah. Thinking about it, right, it just makes the situation feels a little sadder.
Yeah. I can feel you.
Mm.
All right. For the next question is, what the biggest difference you see between the university experience here in Malaysia and your hometown country, which is Singapore?
I see. I guess one of the things, like I said earlier, right, the how diverse culture is, right? The culture in Malaysian university and also the study standard in Singapore is a bit different. As in Malaysia, right, we are more diverse, right? So there are many other aspects that is looked upon, I believe. And also, right, from my experience, right, I believe the quality of education in Malaysia, right, is quite high standard. Uh,
Mm.
and yeah, I'm happy about that. What my parents said is quite true. But also, right, being Bahasa Melayu is main language in Malaysia.
Yeah.
So like it or not, right? Even I have to, brush up my BM. I know a very basic BM in Singapore, but then like I'm an international student, like in an international school in Singapore. So my
Oh,
main mode of language is English, of course. So
oh.
right,
So that's
learning,
mean your major English in your family,
yeah,
when you
yeah,
speak in your family is English lah.
yeah. My mother is Malay, and my father is Chinese, but in the family, right, we just use English most of the time. We barely use any Malay.
Oh, I see.
It's
Okay.
funny that I even need to call my mother just to ask for some tips on how to improve and brush up my Malay understanding. You know,
Yeah.
because it's easier, right? If you can speak the language of the country, that way that you are more approachable. You can see.
Okay. Okay. For the next question, Fazia.
Okay, the next question is what are the phases of this experience have been challenging?
I'm sorry. What other facets?
Yeah.
Hey, uh, personally, I believe is my finance. I'm living by myself, right? So, right, I'm getting like a monthly allowance, and of course, right, you have to make do with what you have. You can't just simply splurge all your money on like a luxury, and you won't be eating for the next 2 3 weeks. So I can't just simply go around and have Starbucks for like 24 hours. Then after that, right, just
Yeah.
eat the Maggie me for the rest of the day.
Okay.
Yeah,
We understand you completely.
yeah. It's part of growing up. We have to be independent. You got responsibility, you have to do it. I mean,
Not everyone can have that experience, right?
yeah, true, true.
Alright.
And more, I'm also quite homesick actually. 2 years and now talking about home again, right? Just reminiscent about everything. Right? It just makes it a bit, hard to think about home again because it's been so long. And my semester break is not until like August, so there's still some time before I can go back home.
That so hurts.
Yeah, yeah, but then part of responsibility as well. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Alright.
And also as like I told you before in the beginning, is if I what how I describe myself is chaotic. So it's kind of lonely and also I guess somewhat
Of course.
depressing. I'm being here by myself. I have to work on assignment and also get used to somewhat foreign environment. Yes, I make new friends along the way. Yeah, they help around as well. And of course, like it doesn't feel the same like it's at home. I mean, you make new friends along the way, but then you cannot forget one of your first experience. So yeah, I'm just trying to keep myself busy with what's happening around, right? Try not to get myself down with all the stress and all. But yeah, but the so far, right, I'll say it's manageable.
That's good.
Be
That's we can
strong.
learn about your good
Uh,
to know your experience because we can know there's other people that struggle with their
yeah, true.
study.
By the way, for what I'm saying, sorry if I'm like dumping on y'all and all. It's just that I just want to say my experience based on my point of view. But not all foreign students who came here will experience the same thing as me.
Yeah, that's true.
Hmm.
Okay. Can I ask you what's your favorite food? Favorite food in Malaysia?
Personally, I would say is nasi lemak. I mean,
Oh,
it's
nice.
ironic, yeah. It's a Malaysian delicacy and all. But then nasi lemak, right, is something that I love. The you know, is a favorite of mine. I'll say to eat it in a break in a for breakfast. But I'll still eat it for lunch and dinner as well.
Alright.
And
If you can if you can go to one state in Malaysia, which state you want to go?
That's a tricky question. I think I'll just go to Malacca because
Ah,
I've experienced Malacca before and had a fun time. I thought might as well go there. Is since I've done there, right? So why not?
yeah, we can set our time and date and can go together. Okay.
Yes, I'll be happy for that.
Do you have
yes,
any questions first?
I want to ask you something. In Malaysia, there are a lot of traditional clothes. Yeah. What do you think about our traditional clothes?
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. It's what I have my own pair of baju Melayu itself. Is
Oh,
it's a very nice design. With something and all. I did manage to celebrate Hari Raya, right? In my university campus itself. They had a celebration and I had a fun time wearing a traditional outfit. And there's also Chinese New Year celebration and Deepavali, and they also have their own distinct outfit, right? Sorry, I cannot recall the name properly, but is how it looks is one of those long red dresses, for the Cheongsam, I believe.
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Stop.
I see.
Chinese.
Yeah, I like the traditional clothing. I mean, I don't really see it a lot in Singapore. Maybe it's just me personally.
So it's mean did you have come to open house in your friend house in Malaysia
Uh, as
in
of right
Hari
now,
Raya?
oh, personally, as of right now, have not. Yeah, I just celebrated among my friends in the campus as we did a celebration there.
Oh,
I
okay.
see.
Okay. Fazira, do you have any question more?
I think no.
Uh,
Right. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much
Thank
to
you.
Mr. Aiman Malik for accepting
uh,
our invitation because not everyone want to be in this interview and not everyone
Yeah.
want to be
uh,
recorded
I
because
see, I see.
yeah, they
Yeah, I'm
were
happy
very
I got to
shy.
help.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Thank.
Sorry if I sound awkward or anything. Is
No, no, no.
I'm also a bit of a shy person, you can see.
You did great. You did good.
Thank you so much for spend your time with us and thank you for your opinion about Malaysia and I would like to say that we are proud to be Malaysian.
Yeah,
I
me too.
see. Yeah. I'm proud to be in Malaysia as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright. Thank you, Mr. Aiman. So I hope after this we can meet
Meet
in
in
physically in Malacca, hopefully
Uh, yeah,
one
sure.
day.
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
happy for that.
Thank you so much, Mr. Aiman.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Good to see you.
Okay, thank you.
Assalamualaikum.
Oh, okay. Waalaikumsalam.
Bye.
Then
Alright.
okay. Then